There can be only one podcast, and may it be the Prince of the Universe. Hi, folks, I'm Matt.
And I'm Bruce.
Hey.
Nice to be back again.
I saw Dune 2.
About time.
I know it's about time. Everyone's been asking when I'm going to watch it. The reason was Megan was not interested in seeing Dune 2. I think she just kind of lost
Not
interest.
up for all the Timothy Chalamet?
No, but man, that guy's blown up since Dune.
I didn't know who he was before.
I had no idea who he... In fact, I'd forgotten that was Timothy Chalamet as Paul until all these Timothy Chalamet movies came out, like a dozen of them. Well, he's been Wonka, he's been whoever, you name it, and now he's back as Paul. I was like, oh yeah, he played Paul. Even though I can kind of remember him, but so the second one came out. I shared this joke with Wes and Brandon early, and my brother. The popcorn bucket.
Nah.
I
think
everybody's
heard that joke.
I hadn't until after watching it, and I was like, oh wait, because I looked it up. I was like, wait, what's this about popcorn bucket? I was like, no way, that's not true. That's an April Fool's joke, right?
I wish they would have had it locally.
And I wonder, oh yes. The thing is, you're grabbing popcorn by the fist too. So I just don't know. How many does Will have?
That's why we couldn't find them.
Get one for Roger for Christmas. I don't even know if he watches this or not, but I'm going to text him and make sure he does. Oh, yeah. I want to know the guy who came up with that, and if he was like...
No, I don't want to meet him.
No. He knew what he was making. And when they said yes, he went, shut up. And he called all his buddies. He went, you owe me $100. They approved it. Now I guess it's some big embarrassment now that they want everyone to go away there, but you'll never see that again. I understand they want that. Now it's about sticking your hand into someone's like Slimer's mouth and stuff like that for like $45. How much that bucket? I mean, I thought if it's $20, I'll get one.
I got the Godzilla one.
But it's like, oh, you did? Okay. But it's like $40. Or I don't know.
Maybe it's just like, a tin bucket.
It's just, and you get less popcorn. It's like a small popcorn you're getting for $25, $30 or whatever.
I could use that bucket for everything.
I guess, but I don't want to stick my hand in a Slimer's mouth.
Well, we didn't get Slimer.
Or in someone's anus.
They asked for Slimer.
I don't want to stick my hand in someone's anus just to get buttered popcorn. It's funny. What if they dug in there and they pulled out a hamster? How odd would that be? Or a Hot Wheel car. All right. Anyway. But Dune 2, I'm so torn over this because I love the Dune books. And I hope people read them and not think that this movie is based off them. Because I love these movies. I think the movies look visually great. There's unbelievable action. The pacing's good. The casting, for the most part, is good. I think Lady Jessica should sue because she is so much better in the book. And they just don't know what to do. It feels like they don't know what to do with her in the movie. And Baron Harkonnen is lame sauce. He does not seem evil or anything. He seems like a fat Emperor Palpatine the whole time. And it's so sad because you really need to watch the David Finch to get what Baron Harkonnen is. He's disgusting. He's got boils on him. He's fat. I guess they thought a gravity belt looked stupid. And so they put him in this floating chair, but it looks cool because he's like he looks like a mob boss. He's supposed to be this big fat guy, but he's not that bad. But in David Finch's version, he is obese and just gross looking. And that's who Baron Harkonnen is.
Laughter and crazy and the pus boils.
And pus boils, and I love that. But that's who Baron Harkonnen is. He's just wicked and twisted, and he has this glee smile, and he just scarfs down food like a glutton. I mean, he's just and Beast Raban is the Beast is just a thug. He's a big bully, Okay, I understand you gotta make him a little bit cooler for the movie. And by the way, Batista for the Beast Raban he is playing is great.
Yeah.
But that's not the one from the book. It's a great, like I said, it's all these things twisted. Like Fade. I love how they added some story to him. Giving him his own arena fight and stuff like that, and kind of showing his rise to power. That's great. But Fade wasn't bald. and he wasn't ugly. Remember, he's kind of ravishing,
Dude,
but
this is Elvis Presley.
but he looks a little sinister, And so, what was it? Sting played as Fade, and that was right. That's who Fade was. Fade was the handsome, fit version. He was the opposite of what every Harkonnen was, and that's why Baron loved him, and he was hoping he would be his key to the throne, as Fade, and because Fade's perfect, and so this one made him like a Lex Luthor looking guy. I love the character, by the way. Again, in the movie, that was great. I loved him. I loved his look and everything. That's not the Fade from the book. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, like Thopters. Oh, man, I love how they do Thopters. I love how they do the Spice Mine machines. I love the look of the worms. From now on, whenever I look at them, I'll think anus. But thanks to the popcorn bucket. But the thing is, though, riding them, the riding worms was a little weak. I wish they would have shown them.
I thought the same thing. I've heard so many people say how awesome it was. But
It was not.
Part of me, especially that first one time you see it and the guy just waves, it's like, that's kind of lame.
Yeah, but you don't really get to see the worm that much, and unless it's the end when they know they got to show the worms. Maybe you're trying to, slash the budget a little bit. We can't show worms all the time.
No, I don't think they were slashing.
But I don't think they were. I think they thought that'd be cool. No, I want to see more of the worm because it looks like they're riding a sandstorm. I love the first person view. That was smart to kind of show you what it looks like riding a worm. That was awesome. That was awesome. Like I said, there's a lot here to love, and then there's a lot for me to go. Oh, like Princess Isrulin. That's great. They gave her an extra character because yes, she's Bene Gesserit. Now she has nothing to do in the book. Nothing. So the movie gave her stuff to do. I do not mind that. But this whole thing that he asked for her hand in marriage and Chani gets her feelings hurt and runs away at the end. What? No. Yeah, and by the way, Chani was all for him being the Messiah, being the leader of the jihad.
Yeah, turning her into a skeptic was kind of
that was so weird. But they had to do it so she would distrust Paul and run away, so they could do a part 3 that has nothing to do with the second book. I'm
curious how they'll do the next part. They will be adapting Dune Messiah. And we got first off, his sister not even born yet.
Yeah, everything's a mess with this. But the thing is, Christopher Walken, how perfect, I love.
Most people out here thought I was a not good choice.
No. He's a terrible choice to play the Emperor because that's not who the Emperor is. I love Christopher Walken. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I knew he was. I said that's terrible, but oh well, screw it. We haven't nailed a single character from the books yet. So. Let's go ahead and give him hit. Like, I love how they gave Gurney Halleck. Obviously, people complain he wasn't playing his guitar, so they have him strum 2 chords for his introduction, and Gurney's back. But they had him strum the chords because I bet all the fans complain because he always plays his little banjo. He's the singer. But no, that's not who this Gurney is. Gurney is, basically, Thanos in space, Dune space. Again, and the thing is, I like Josh Brolin's character. Brolin's character. I love it. I love his character. That's not Gurney. That's not Gurney by far. Because Gurney's wisecracking, he's a feisty little grandpappy who plays on a little banjo and talk about killing Harkonnens. He's grandpappy with a shotgun in his hand. Never afraid to get into a good scrapping. But Josh Brolin's no, that's not the same Gurney. But I like his character in this. What else was I going to say about? Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I enjoyed it. I don't mind a book not doing the exact same thing.
It doesn't have to do the exact same thing, but somehow get in the ballpark. But the thing is, though, like I said, I like the movie. A lot of people love this better than the first one. Did you like it better than part 1?
I felt like it's a good flow. I mean, really, they would work together as one continuous movie.
I thought the fights were great. Like, Beast Raban is told in the book to be hunting down the Fremen. But they never showed some of the battles. That's great. That's what they added. I love that. I think that was great. That's exactly because Dune, I'll be honest, spoilers, Dune is not that good of a book. The pacing is off. There's a lot of dialogue. Basically, all the dialogue for the first third of the movie is setting up for the book, is setting up what the novel is about, what the universe is about. Paul's learning from his mother about the universe. Fade is learning about the government from Baron Harkonnen. Everyone's learning from someone else, but that's just you're giving dialogue to the reader to let them know what the world is like. Everyone's giving lessons to someone. Yeah, because they need to inform the reader what's going on. Deposition, is that what it's called? But that's all it is. And so it's not not that good of a book, but the movie breaks it up and gives it some good action. Now, Paul's sister kills Baron Harkonnen.
Yeah. She was a little too young to kill her.
Why? But why couldn't
that would have been an interesting choice?
But why couldn't?
Come out and,
but the thing, no, because she was born in Dune.
Yeah, she was like.
But the thing is, though, I mean, she's younger. But the thing is, though, why not talk about? Because man, was it? Because she's still in the womb, so it's less than 9 months.
Yeah.
That Paul did all this.
3 years in the book.
It was years in the book. But the thing is, though, why not do years? Because I think there'd be more of a tale, and see, because Gurney's saying, "Oh, we've heard tale of Muad'Dib and all the things he did. Some of them are scary." You know what? Okay. Oh, you heard about me in the past 3 months? I mean, it would have been great if it had been over the years, you know, and to have their daughter grown up. The daughter could age.
An interesting choice. I don't know why they did that.
She kills, but this ties in. I don't know what they're going to do with her. I guess they're just going to go completely off the books. And I'm saying, I mean, maybe by title they'll keep him, but Dune Messiah, she gets haunted by Baron Harkonnen because she killed him, and they share because she killed him with the Jam Gabor or whatever. They share. He is now in her memory, her back memory. She swallowed his mind, like she's a mother, Bene Gesserit. She has the Baron Harkonnen's voice inside her. She doesn't realize that till later, till Messiah, which makes her crazy. And that's how her fate is. Now, they could say that Baron Harkonnen somehow through the bloodline of Jessica has gone into her, I guess. But no, it's cooler when, Baron Harkonnen's getting his revenge off the girl that killed him. Because he's in her head and he's screwing with her. And it's great. It's great. It's what makes Messiah great and Children of Dune great. But they're going to go off and I don't know. I kind of wish there's nothing wrong with the way the book does it. You can, and like I said, all the stuff they added in there, I'm totally fine with that. I like the look of it. I love the look of it. But the whole time I was going, oh, it's not Dune. But it's fun. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. And I had complaints about the part 1, mainly that he left it at part 1 because I was so afraid it was not going to make, enough money and they weren't going to do a part 2. And we're going to be left with a sucky half-part story. Now, Dune 2 made money. So, Thankfully, we'll get to see more. I say thankfully because I do want to see more of this world. I do want these to be successful. Unfortunately, it won't be the story from the books. But, okay, beggars can't be choosers. I just want to see Dune. I just want to see the world of Dune. That's what we're going to say. He didn't get in a fight with the 12 houses at the end. That's I don't even know where they're going with this now. But, I mean, I don't know.
I left them with them going to fight the 12 houses.
And then why haven't we seen a navigator? But
we did in the first movie.
Oh, did we? I can't remember.
The beginning, they showed.
Oh, I can't remember. But the Navigators and David Fincher's were right, spot on. Yeah. And David Fincher's is slower paced. It's more like the book, and it gets a lot of hate for being silly at times and stupid and lame.
It failed in aspects just because of the time they made it.
The time they made it, yeah.
I do like the David Fincher Dune.
I do.
Fun.
I do love it. I think it's my favorite version still. And it doesn't have the action scenes as this one. It doesn't have the cool stuff, and they couldn't show a thopter back then. But the stuff that they could show, David Fincher did a spot-on job.
And watching it as a kid, I thought.
Oh, I can't even imagine watching it like a kid.
At the time, I thought the worm stuff was amazing.
Well, when I watched it, it was years later.
College?
It was in college because we were about to watch Sci-Fi, did Children of Dune and whatever.
I never watched the Sci-Fi Dune.
Well, it was somewhere around there, and I said, well, let's watch the movie. And you'd already seen it, and so you showed it to me, and I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is really good. For 1981?
It's like right after Return of the Jedi.
It's 83, 84. But I was like, wow, this is much better than I thought it would be. And I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the still suits and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of things different from Dune 2. It's not, like I said, as a movie, it's fine. It's fine. I just wish it was more like the book. But I guess these days you can't make something like the book. I just don't like how people think they're smarter than the author who wrote a best-selling novel. It was best-selling for a reason. Best-selling today still. But either way. What other movies did you see? You saw Kong versus Godzilla.
No, I did not see Kong versus Godzilla.
Oh, you have not?
I saw Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
I hate you.
What?
Okay, so Godzilla, what does X mean?
It's a crossover.
Okay.
Well,
What was the first movie?
The first movie was
them fighting.
Yes, that was Versus. This is not
Now
about
they're
them fighting.
friends.
This is, I mean, ish, yeah, sort of.
Yeah. No, I know. They fight and then they decide to join teams against a bigger threat. I know that I've seen the trailer, which tells me everything I need to know about the movie. I will watch. Let it be known. I will watch this movie.
I'm just saying.
Eventually, I will watch this movie.
A lot of fun. Turn your brain off.
Okay. All right.
Do not overthink it.
So before we get into this, is it better than Godzilla -1?
No.
Okay.
Godzilla -1 is a piece of art.
Okay. Is that the best Godzilla film you've ever seen?
It could be. It could be.
What's it going up against?
Standout, the original 1954.
The original? Oh, you love the classic.
I mean, it is a really good movie. If you haven't seen it anytime
It's
recently,
fun. I loved it. It's what made me a Godzilla
Shin
fan.
Godzilla. Also, like the last two, Shin Godzilla and Godzilla -1, back to back,
Those are the best.
Art pieces. Now, Shin Godzilla had a little more lightheartedness, a little more fun, more satire, versus -1 just being super serious. It's everything that the original Godzilla 1954 wished it could be.
Okay. So it's better than the original then?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. Because Dwayne, one of our mutual friends, said it's the best one.
Yeah.
He said because you care more about the humans than you ever have in any Godzilla film.
And like this new one, Godzilla X Kong, they realized that nobody cares about the humans.
No one cares about the humans.
This is basically an animated movie with a couple guest appearances of live action people.
That's exactly what it is.
They basically just okay, nobody likes them. Versus Godzilla -1, which was all about the people, and Godzilla was just a force, pushing the narrative of the story,
and yet it was still good
and representing,
that's amazing
going on in their lives.
That's amazing.
Yes,
I can't wait to see this because I can't see. Now I believe y'all. I just can't see how that is going to be that great. I'm excited though because I know you and Dwayne are big on Godzilla, and to say that that's one of the best ones out there, it's got to be good. And the thing is, the reason why I like the '98 Godzilla, the Matthew Broderick, because that's the only time I cared about the humans. That's the only time I've ever cared about the humans. And the thing is, -1, I'm sure, is a lot better. So that seems to be right up my alley. So I'm excited to see that.
If you don't care about the humans, then Godzilla X Kong is for you because
if you want to see your two favorite monsters punch things,
it is just about how do we get more monsters on screen at any point?
Okay. So who'd you take to see?
I took
Brody
and the
Henry.
younger boys.
Okay, and let me guess, best movie of the year for them.
Henry, it was a life-changing experience. It's all he talks about, all he cares about. It's when are we going to get more toys?
There you go.
It
did its job.
Brody walked out. I was like, "Hey, it's what I wanted."
Okay.
It was he got his evil monkey, and he got monkeys fighting, and
what more could you ask for?
I mean, the teaser was of the Scar King on the throne, and Brody he saw that teaser. He's like, "Evil monkey, gotta go see it."
There you go. Fine.
And we got evil monkey, and the thing is, Scar King was a fun character. I liked a lot of the aspects of it. Now, he wasn't a global threat, like King Ghidorah.
But he didn't have to be.
No, but the movie was treating him like he was.
The
movie was treating
they're
him.
making a mountain out of a molehill.
Yeah,
in a way, a very big molehill.
And, it was all cool doing stuff, but when you stop and think about it, it's just like, was he that big a thing to worry about? No, I liked him. He was, It was one of those things. It was almost like, it should have been Kong's movie, but Godzilla threw it too much in Kong's favor.
Okay, so not as
maybe if they
not
had
as
just
threatening.
a single Kong movie with just Kong, no verses, and made it Kong's problem to deal with. Well, and the thing is, it really was Kong's movie with a couple cameos by Godzilla. But Kong was on screen a lot.
Oh, really?
He was the star of the show. And really, it was probably, the more I stop and think about it, these movies are doing bonkers money globally. There's not a ton of dialogue. So you can drop this anywhere and people don't know what's going on because it just you got characters that don't talk, but it's fun. It is fun. It's a lot
Okay.
of definitely worthwhile popcorn movie.
Oh,
Definitely
well,
a
I
popcorn
kind of
movie.
figured that. And figured it was a big classic there. We're missing there.
But the thing is, they put a robot glove on King Kong. And think about it, when you were a kid, I used to get cardboard boxes and make gloves and whatnot.
I knew when I saw that in the trailer, you were going to be like, that's what I'm here. Brody's here for the evil monkey. I'm here for power glove wearing Kong.
Dude, when I had a power glove when I was a kid, it was crap. It never worked. But I would wear that thing
As a gauntlet.
and play. Yes.
Yes, before Thanos had his gauntlet, Infinity Gauntlet, Bruce had his power glove that made him super strong.
And so, I had the 10-year-old kid in me was loving that glove.
There you
The
go.
adult me would just stop thinking about why the glove could do all the things it's doing.
Yeah.
But we had King Kong with the glove.
Okay. All right. Not really selling this, but I will.
No.
I will be seeing it. I will be seeing it.
Hey, watch it with your son. His eyes will see everything that you're missing.
Okay. We'll see. I almost, Mikey, I went over to Mikey's house from Saturday Morning Sam Flange, and we watched WrestleMania, which was fun. If you haven't seen the final few minutes of the last title match,
Cody Rhodes.
did you
I
hear?
know about it.
Well, of course, John Cena comes to save him. The Rock, who's a bad guy, comes out to stop him, and then the gong rings, the lights go out, and the place blows up. Dong.
How long has he been gone?
I don't know, but for him to have a WrestleMania appearance when he wasn't, that was pretty neat because he'd already retired.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the lights come on. The dong rings again. The lights come back on. He's standing behind Rock. Choke slams him. Bong. Lights go out. Lights come back on. No one's there. It was great. That was a great move. I know everyone was hoping for Stone Cold, and it was their 40th, so I thought maybe they should have brought some more of those legends in there, but you got just enough to make it fun. So the whole thing was fun, but the whole time I was sitting there, I was like, man, if it wasn't so friggin' late, and not that he would mind, but I'd probably bring him because I think he would love wrestling. I think he'd really like to see boys wrestling around, bouncing, slamming into each other. The only thing is,
He'll get that in Godzilla X Kong.
he will jump off the top shelf of the board game shelf here onto one of his sisters and lock them in a figure four. And I'm not talking his twin sister. I'm talking his older sisters. Like, no. What happened? Forrest had me in an armbar. Well, tap out. I could see all that happening. I'm serious. I almost took him for that night, too, because I thought, man, this is so much fun. He would love this. So, yeah, I am thinking like that now. There's some things he would love to see.
I'm going to tell you, this movie was made for little boys. It is everything
I
a
have no
little boy
doubt
loves.
about that. I have no doubt about that. What else have you seen lately? Anything else?
Oh,
I saw Dune. You saw Kong X.
I have not seen Ghostbusters. I do want to get
I
around
did.
to it. I hear it's
It's exactly as everyone says. It's meh. It's meh.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
not
It's
good.
not bad. It's not great. It's just middle of the road, and it's sad because thinking about it, there's ways they could have. I understand they want to push their new group, but it would have been worked so much better if the originals would have been a part of the story the entire time. They're kind of in the background the whole time. Bill Murray shows up on set for 2 days, and they made sure to get every scene with him. And those 2 days, there's more Bill Murray, not just a cameo. He's in a few good scenes. But the thing is, though, if they would have just brought in the original group and did side by side, like even though this sucked, but Jurassic World 3, if they could have done more something like that by combining the two groups, I think you would have had a better, successful film and a few other things, But I don't know. Some like I said, nothing meh. It's just meh. It's half meh. And then I don't know. Are you going to see? Because everyone's asking me, and I don't know yet. I still haven't made up my mind. Episode 1 re-release.
I just can't.
I
take the time for it.
I just
that kind of stuff these days.
I don't feel like I have to go to that.
I've
I mean,
saw
if it was the original trilogy for one day only, I'm there. I take off work and I go see it. In fact, did you hear they're showing all 9 movies in 13 theaters? Only 13 theaters across the nation will show all 9 movies on. That should be something. If our Cinemark did that, sold out. Sold it. They're doing
You would go see
$60.
all 13 movies?
I would no, it's 9 movies. I would go for the first 6. Who wants to stay that late? I'd cut out early. It start at 9 in the morning. You finish like midnight or 2 a.m. the next day. And the thing is, though, it comes with like 20% discounted, food or whatnot because they got you in there anyway. But the thing is, though, no, I would just watch the first 6 and I'd be out by 9. Or earlier. It'd be done. 12 hours, baby. Done. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, 12 hours. It'd be done. 9 p.m. Perfect time for me to go. And I stayed from 9 to 9. I clocked in. I watched my movies. When I saw Return of the Jedi, I went Archer, my nephew, and I drove out to Shreveport. That was great. I when I thought about this, I was like, man, I'm so glad I did this. Even though it was 2 in the morning when I got home. I was like, that was worth it. It was so worth it because I love those original movies. But the prequel... I don't know. Yeah, you kind of want to see it, but
I do. It holds a special place in my heart.
It does.
Going to see it that first time.
We have lots of memories together on that.
Standing in line.
Yes.
Seeing, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan first ignite their lightsabers on screen and cut through that, blast door.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It was fun, but I don't know. It's weird, but if they were to do it like a prequel trilogy, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Sequel trilogy. I mean, the original trilogy. Yeah, all day. We're playing. Hey, we're playing all 3 original films on May the 4th. I take off for that. I go see it. But for just episode 1, man. Now what's coming out after that in theaters. Neverending Story. Yay! I got to see that one. But yeah. Other than that, and usually I'm for these older movies. I'm always for these older movies coming back, but. I don't know. That
one's not old enough.
That one's not. That one wouldn't bring me to the theater. Let me ask you this: what old movie would you love? Like if you found out they were bringing it back to the theater, you've seen it before, but it's gonna be in the theater. I'm there. Aliens? No. Oh
no. Well, the thing is, they're doing the original Alien movie soon.
Oh really?
And I'm
in
very
honor for
tempted.
the
Alien Day.
Ooh. I may want to go see the original Alien.
And really, because the older I get, the more I love that movie. The more I watch it, the more
I
love it.
It was funny because when we were younger, Aliens was so much better than the first
the
movie.
First was a little boring.
And now when I compare the two, I'm like, ooh, it's like Terminator and Terminator 2. Terminator's really good.
I know.
It's really good.
I was going to say first.
Yeah.
It was the first Terminator.
Yeah, the first Terminator is really good.
I've never seen it in theater.
But we used to think, T2's so much better than the original. But now, as I get older, I'm like, Terminator is a very good, and like Alien, solid film.
Yes.
Solid. Aliens is better, but that's because they had Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton was a Terminator.
Bill Paxton, and he's great. He's great. He's also what makes Predator 2. He's the only person. He's the only actor ever to be killed by an alien and a predator
and a Terminator
and a Terminator. He's great. The man was a legend in his own right. But yeah, so those type of movies, I'd see now. Alien, I'd be tempted to go see. That's one that I'd probably want to go see.
And to keep it, I would go see the first Predator in theaters.
All day long, all day long.
Just a classic movie.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, I just wish they'd bring more of those back.
But you need to check up. Alien is going to be soon. It's soon. I might have to make sure.
Okay, when does the Alien movie come out? The new one.
It's summer.
Okay, so it's coming out probably a month before or something. Like Raiders of the Lost Ark came out in theaters again. Did you see it before Dial of Destiny?
No, I didn't.
It came out like a month before. It was like, hey, remember when Indiana Jones was good?
I started watching Dial of Destiny with Rachel.
Oh my Lanta!
She could not. That whole uncanny valley of de-aged Harrison Ford. It just bothered her.
It looked like a video game.
She's like, I can't watch this. I can't.
It's so bad. The whole movie is just bad from start to finish. And I'm like, you could have made this really good. You could have made it great. But no wonder Spielberg left to go do other things. He was so busy he couldn't do. Yeah, because you knew it was going to be crap. And the moment, even before they started filming, when Spielberg said he was out, I was like, I'm out. Because I already knew it was going to be a mess. So I says, well, now, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull isn't so bad. I guess. There wasn't as much blood in this train wreck as the first one, I guess. That's what I mean. But
finished Dial of Destiny. Just watched most of the opening.
It's hard. It's going to be hard to watch it for you. But yeah. Anyway, all right. So there you go. There's our movie review. Thanks for showing up for once. Twice. Oh yeah.
3 times later.
Or you gonna be back for a third time?
We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see, folks. Next time on Princes of the Universe.